Hi guys, hi. Once again, I decided to make two videos. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm. It's very cloudy. You know, guys. I'm gonna put this video after. But anyway, let's not. I almost wanted to say something that I said on the video that I feel like I missed, but it's fine. So I want to talk about guys. Please, can you guys comment? Not comment, like and subscribe so that I can give you more information. Right. Anyway, so today, man, I want to talk about something that is very close to my heart. Right. I want to talk about Thabo Besta's story. You know, um, I told the story before about my life, how I was conceived. Right. Um, but then I look at my videos. Then that I look at them that it was the time when I, I believe I've always been honest with my emotions, right? I've always been, I love being honest about my emotions, how I feel, being honest with myself, right? I, for some, this, with this particular one, that I would love to say that I almost lost my mind, but I want to be honest with myself that honestly, I had lost my mind, you know, but and I remember after I went through spiritual awakening, then there was witchcraft. Um, I said to myself that I am gonna allow myself to heal. Yeah, I'm gonna allow myself to heal. I'm gonna allow myself to just take it easy with myself, just be easy on myself, and just you know not try to do anything, and just by focus on my mind and just to heal. And one day, what pushed me to do those videos for me, man, that was God. I cannot tell this day, I cannot explain it how I decided to say, like, you know what, I'm not gonna do videos, I'm not gonna do monologues, I'm not gonna do anything or try to chase a dream or going back to chasing a dream, but or do anything. By that time, even then, my mind was not okay, but I feel like for me, I was pushed by God to make those videos, you know. I've said the story, but again, I was not okay. Look at those videos, man. I just feel like I feel sorry for myself, but I'm done with feeling sorry for myself. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. Um, so I'm gonna talk about Thabo Besta story, right? I don't know, right, if it's true, but I've seen the picture, the video interview of his mom, right, when explained that Thabo Besta was conceived through rape, right? Um, and for me, I relate, right? I remember watching that mother. She was in alcohol. She was fearful for her life. You could tell that she's not okay. Something that happened more than 80 years ago, it's still affecting her till this day, right? And I remember watching that video, and it was so painful to me because of that pain. I know that pain. You know, I talk about when my mother finally told me that I was conceived through rape, um, and the pain in her eyes till this day, the pain in her eyes, the pain in her voice, she was even shaking every time when I ask her about who my father is, who my father was, you know. And by then, I forced her to tell me because for me, I believe it was important, right? I'm here because of that knowledge, right? If you watch my video, right, I said that my mother didn't want to tell me who my father was, right? Every time she didn't want to tell me, right? But finally she told me who my father was, and then finally took me to the family. I found him. He was no longer more. And then eventually got rejected by the family. Um, and then and then and then I'm outside. There's a wind, and yeah, and then and I'm lost again because of there was just somebody who was listening to my story. Anyway, um, and then where am I? Where was I? Where was I? My mom took me to the family, got rejected by the family, and then came back. When I came back, there was a time when I said on the video that I said that I honestly thought that either I was adopted or I I have a twin that my mom gave it away, right? I said the story on that story, and I said that. But then my mom took me to the family, and the moment when I got there, they just look at me and they say like, "You look like him." We have no doubt. We have literally everybody, even his friends, whenever they met me, they were like, "Ah man, you look like him," right? So that was out of the picture, right? Then there was a true thing that okay, this God still keep on telling me, the Spirit keep on telling me that there's a truth that your mom doesn't tell you. Tell your mom to tell you the truth. Then I came back to mama, take my mom, took my mom again. We were fighting again. We keep on fighting. The pain was still, I still look at, see the pain, right? And then she eventually, before even she told me the truth, for the first time, God told me to open a Bible and just read randomly, right? Which is something that I did, right? I just opened the Bible and I just pointed the scripture and I started reading from that scripture. And literally, before my mom told me the truth, the Bible told me the truth about my life. The truth that my mom told me, where I come from, my life right now. Literally, the scripture that I read, it spoke life to me, how exactly my life it is. 3 days later, I told my mom, like, "Mom, what's going on? Tell me the truth." My mom told me that I was conceived through rape, you know. And the Bible, when God say, open the Bible and just read it randomly, that scripture, for the first time, I've never read the Bible in my life. I've never read the Bible in my life. For me, that was a mind beep because of how does God works. It's just unbelievable, right, guys? The background. I'm just trying to the background at the back there, and then you know, but then a picture story. What I'm trying to say is the head on the Thabo Bester story, man. The mother, particularly, for me, that pain. I know that pain. Right. Before I get to that story, here's a message to mothers who. But anyway, before I even got to get to that message to mothers who raise kids, give birth to kids and raise them that are conceived through rape and they are scared to tell their children the truth. I'll make the video on that other day. But for me, man, what I'm trying to say with the Thabo Bester story is just a thing of like, guys, for me, I believe that God wants to paint a picture of rape, what rape does to a woman. Guys, rape kills. Rape kills. In fact, nobody enjoy rape. Rape kills, guys. I've seen that video of Thabo Bester story and I listened to from I don't know from since I was 20. right after matric, I've been talking to my mom about telling me who my father was. The pain, it was just constant. Over the years, I'll just let go of the topic. And years later, I'll bring it up. The pain is still there. You know what I'm saying? Point here is, man, for me with Thabo Besta story, which is something that people they missed. It's just God showing a picture of what rape does to a woman. I know that it's not just women who rape. I've said that in that video, right? And God showing a picture of what rape does to a woman. Gents, men, stop rape. Rape kills, guys. Rape is not a joke. Rape, it kills somebody. And I said on video what the reason why I said rape kills for me. And I was the first person that my mom told ever. You know, and my mom was very close to with my grandmother. They were best friends. But my grandmother died without even knowing anything. I was the first person that my mom told. And simply because of, for me, the Spirit was telling me to tell him I would tell the truth. Even after my mom told me to my father. You know, to mothers, man, to mothers who gave birth to a kid, who got pregnant, who got raped, got pregnant, and raised a kid. First of all, your kid, it's not a curse. It's not a curse. It's not a secret. Shouldn't be a secret. You shouldn't even be ashamed. That was not your mistake. You did not the one who raped somebody. That thing happened to you. Why should you carry the shame? That's my thing. Why should you carry the shame? Right? But my thing is to women who raised a kid who was conceived through rape. Do yourself a favor. Do your child a favor. Tell them the truth. Of course, wait them for until at least they're 18, right? But tell them the truth. The kids who were conceived through rape, there's a power there that you don't know. And they will only realize their power after you tell them the truth about who they are. That's when they're going to realize their power. Also, not just for that, again, guys, there's nothing that cause or create a generational curse like a secret. A secret create a generational curse more than witchcraft. Create generational curse more than even someone committing suicide. Someone committing suicide, they're creating a spirit, they're creating a generational curse within their family. Most of the people that commit suicide, they think that it's best that they die. They don't know that they're creating a generational curse that is going to happen again in their family to their kids or their grandchildren. But secrets create generational curse. If you don't tell your kids and end the generational curse, it's going to happen to your kids. Even as a man, if you've raped, best believe you've created a curse. You've created a spirit that is going to happen either to your daughter or your son is going to do it. Best believe. I know the people who are going to believe. Guys, everything that we do, first of all, we are spirit, right? I know someone will say like, oh, I'm trying to be smart, blah, 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 blah. That's the truth. Everything that we do is a spirit. If you do something, you're creating something that's going to happen again. You rape, you best believe your kid's going to get raped somewhere, or your grand-grandkids are going to rape, or your son or your grand-grandson. Somebody You've created something that is going to happen again. That's the truth. But my message with the video to the people who look at Thabo Besta's story and they say like, oh, crime, or they look at Thabo Besta and the girlfriend and they say like, oh, it's so cute. One thing they miss, God's picture painting what rape does to a person. Rape kills. By raping, you literally allowed Satan to do as he pleases in both sides, not just to the victim, you as well as a man or as a woman. But with this case, as a man, you also create very, very something that it's gonna, and it's your kids, it's your grandkids that are gonna pay the price, some way or another. Mothers who raise their kids that will conceive through rape, tell your kids the truth. Tell your kids the truth. Tell your kids the truth.